between two conflicting testimonies. Somebody is lying.
All right, Trump finally concedes. My nieces and nephews, thank you for joining. My lovers, boy, Tap X. So yeah, Donald Trump is finally allowing his transition, so we can go from his administration to the new Biden Harris. So socialism can reign in, the suburbs can be destroyed, and Antifa will take back the night. We know this is going to happen on day one in his first 100 days. Your guns will be confiscated by Beto O'Rourke. And yeah, MAGA will be strung up on trees. It'll be like a Handmaid's Tale, but for leftists. So yes, be scared, MAGA. That's that's what Sleepy Joe, Crime Bill, Biden, and Prosecutor Kamala Harris are gonna do. These are moderate Republicans. You do know that, right? These people like the world's gonna end. Yeah, you know, whatever. They're moderate Republicans taking over from a fascist, from someone who was actively trying to commit election fraud at every turn. Lindsey Graham was engaged in unethical activities because what do they have to lose? They literally don't have anything to lose. They'll never get prosecuted. They'll never even be labeled as untrustworthy. They'll still try to commit fraud all day, every day, try to steal the election. And then when Joe Biden becomes president, CNN, MSNBC will tell you, just come across the aisle. We just got to come together. Come together with people who want to murder you in the streets. Okay. Okay. Come together with people who want to murder you, call you Antifa and murder you. Just call anybody you want to kill Antifa. They're Antifa. That's what Donald Trump did. You know, he's like, he made it so, you know, you can just murder in the streets right now. But anyway, yeah, he's finally let's take a little CNN clip.
Well, good evening once again. Day 1404 of the Trump administration, 58 days until Inauguration Day. It's been 16 days since the 2020 presidential race was called for.
Okay, for any of you MAGA losers out there, you hear that shit? Joe Biden's going to be president. You're about to lose everything you ever loved, everything that you ever hold dear. Is going to be enforced political correctness. There's going to be a political correctness police that's going to come around through the neighborhoods and make sure that you use the correct pronouns for people who have pronouns that are like, if someone is using the pronoun z, zim, zer, they, them, they're going to be in there forcing you inside your homes electronically, because the COVID vaccine will have a microchip. So that microchip will be inside you, and we will be able to, the left will be able to tone police you. They'll be able to PC police you. If you are in your home and you say any racial slurs, anything that's unsensitive to any of the minority groups in America, you will be arrested. There are the gulags have already been created. So what's going to happen is we're going to let all the immigrants out. We're going to give them your jobs. We're going to give the immigrants your jobs. And then we're going to put you in the detention centers where the immigrants are. We're going to call all of you a bunch of pedophiles while you're being raped. That's what's going to happen now that Joe Biden is president. It's just going to be bedlam. Like, so I would be afraid. You know, buy as many guns as you can hold in both hands. Buy as much ammunition as you can. Get a tank, and just prepare yourself for a civil war. Straight up, because that's what's okay. I'm being very facetious, but I don't give a shit. Like, get all the guns you fucking want. That's because I'm not scared of violence, and that's literally all a right winger has. But anyway, I digress. I was talking shit. I was getting all trolly, but I mean, he's won. Shit's over. It's time to move on, motherfuckers. He done lost by like, what is it, 6 million votes? It is over. It's over. It's time to move on. Now, we let that go. Let's talk about Joe Biden for a little bit. I didn't vote for Obama the second time, right? I didn't vote because I didn't believe in him. But guess what? I voted for Biden. I voted for Biden. Okay, let me tell you why. Let's talk a little bit about why I voted for Biden. Do I like Biden? No, I don't. I think he's shitty. Why? I hate corporate Democrats for one. I just can't stand him. I think he fights for donors. I think he's sympathetic to more big business, like all the like all the Democratic Party, like everyone the DNC sponsors. It's Trizash. I don't like his running mate. I don't like Kamala Harris. I know that my skin is brown and her skin is brown, so that must mean that we have some sort of. I'm supposed to like her more or something like this. I do not. I don't like the police. I don't like the way the police function in America. I think they could do a lot better job. And she's just another prosecutor. She's just another police officer with brown skin. Oh, yay. A brown woman who's will throw you in jail and lock away the key. Oh, that's just what we need. I think Joe Biden is racist. He's not racist in the virulent, like Donald Trump, aggressive, like incite white supremacists to do violence type racist. He's an institutional racist. You know what I mean? He plays into the times, like, right? So he did the crime bill, but because that's what everybody wanted back then. Everybody wanted black people to go to jail. They didn't say black people, but they wanted people who were undesirable to go to jail, which usually means black people going to jail. And so he was a big architect of that crime bill where 3 strikes you're out. It was just very, very like criminalistic, criminalizing time for a black man when I was growing up, and he played a big role in that. So I just philosophically I just don't love him at all. I dislike him. You might even say I have it's even stronger. You could even say I hate Joe Biden. Also, the way he handled the Anita Hill, the Clarence Thomas situation for Supreme Court, I just wasn't into it. I think Kamala Harris, she comes off to me as very fake and disingenuous. She comes off as very like, I hate to say it, but authoritarian. She's very much a like, I'm my way or the highway. She also had a big, like, kind of a high profile case where she, her office, her district attorney office in California, had kept a man wrongfully in prison for over 6 years, even though they had evidence and appeals that he just didn't do it. She was insistent, even with all the evidence out, that he still remained in jail. And so things like that. And then like she had this appearance on the Breakfast Club where she likes like marijuana. I'm Jamaican. It's like, oh, so you're gonna stereotype that all Jamaicans like smoke marijuana and then use that to laugh off the fact that you would actually put someone in jail for marijuana. So it was just bad, and just everything about that Breakfast Club appearance was horrible. Like, not only are you stereotyping Jamaicans that, oh, just because you're Jamaican, you're supposed to be some sort of pothead or some weed smoke, like some big time snow, just by virtue of being. So you're stereotyping your own people, number one, which made me, I was like, ugh, you're just disgusting. And then number two, you were from DA from California. You know how many people you done put in jail for smoking weed and disrupting people's lives? Me, I'm one of those people who, like, in your era, like, I almost lost my ability to get funding for a school because I like to smoke some weed because it helped me fucking study. Like, literally, if I like the weed that I was smoking was helping me concentrate and study, they try to make me out to be a criminal and take away my education and shit. You know what I mean? And like that kind of vibe, she was one of the leaders of that whole kind of culture of shit. And I'm supposed to now be like, oh, she's black, while I sit in a jail cell. Well, at least the black person put me the fuck out of here. Like, that's why I hate CNN. They make identity politics, and then the right uses it like we give a shit, like black people care. Most black people don't care. Most people in general don't care. If the person helping them looks like an alien, but they know, oh, this person's gonna help me, they don't really give a shit. Most people aren't like that. Like, only luxuried people, privileged people, get to be like, not only do I want help, but I want my help to come from a white person with blue eyes. Like, that's corny. Like I want a straight white man to be the one to help me right now. Like, no, like most people, like, bro, if you can help me, I'll take any help I can get. I don't give a shit what you are, transgender, straight, gay, like tall, skinny, black, white. So I need help right now. Can you help me? Like, yes. That's how most people actually are in their day-to-day life, but the news media tries to make it seem like we're gonna care that the person putting us in jail is a black woman. I give a shit. Like, so fuck Kamala Harris ultimately. But you know what? Like that, like that's not I don't like them. So why did I vote for them? You don't want to know some real shit? Because I just don't like Donald Trump. I think he's fucking asshole. I think he's first of all, he's just a dick. Like, forget the things I'm going to say next. Let's just start on this baseline, which disqualifies him. He doesn't pay people. Like, he's a dick. 6 bankruptcies. People are like, oh, that's cool. That's a good businessman. What 6 bankruptcies means is that you're tremendously comfortable making people do work and then not paying them. Totally against the proletariat, totally against the working man, totally against crafts and tradesmen to take their work, to literally steal their craft and their work, profit off it, and then just be like, bankruptcy, I don't pay you. So fuck that shit. Fuck them. That shit is so fucking shady. And I don't care what color you are. Black, white, gray, yellow. He's gonna fucking steal your shit because Donald Trump cares about one thing. Donald motherfucking Trump. And if you can't see that, you're a fucking idiot and you probably just like his racism, honestly. Like, after the amount of bullshit and lies he's done at this point. Okay, so number one, he's shady. Like, he don't pay motherfuckers. Number two, the whole Obama shit where he's like, oh, he's not a real American and shit. Ooh, that's too racist, dog. It's too racist. I'm just like, fuck, can't stand you. I really can't stand you. So racist. And ignites so many people and encourages so many people to be racist, especially when you're in the office of president and you have all that authority. So many people are legitimizing that position. Now when you start being racist, well, like, oh, the president's saying being anti-fascist is bad. Well, fucking anti-fascists. Let's fascists are actually the good ones. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't turn the world into the upside down world where all you got to do now in Donald Trump world is just call someone Antifa and then you can gun them down and then it's all good. Tucker Carlson gets you, all of the right-wing media will get you, everyone will get your back. Joe Rogan will get your back, Tim Pool will get your back, just go murder people. So he's created a conditions in this country where of heightened violence towards people of color, towards Muslim people, towards brown people in general, Mexicans. The immigrant shit's too much, too much, too much, too hateful of immigrants. I don't fucking rock with that shit, not even a bit. That shit makes me so upset, honestly. That shit upset me when he talk about Mexicans and shit and be saying the shit that he said. It makes me angry. What am I supposed to tell you? I want to do violence on him. Like, fuck that shit. And then when he talks about Muslims and shit, Muslim ban, nah, I was like, nah, dog, you're the rapist, Donald Trump. You the fucking criminal, but you talking about everybody else criminal because they brown. The way he tries to incite violence against Ilhan Omar on a consistent basis, tries to create hate and an atmosphere of hatefulness and anger and violence. He creates that shit. Anytime he says Ilhan Omar's name, he's trying to get people to be hateful and angry and violence and want to do violence. He's a violence insider. He's an ignition flame, and he's just out there to cause trouble under the pretense of self-aggrandizement. It's all for him. Okay, another thing about Trump, his followers are trash. Fuck them. Fuck these MAGA motherfuckers. Make America great again? The fuck you talking about? When was America great? Oh, back in the 40s, hella segregation. You notice also the time that they love to, that was the time of the highest marginal tax rate in the 40s and between 44 and 52, 92%. Ignorant ass motherfuckers don't even know that, but they want to go back. No, they just want to go back to the segregation part. They don't want to go back to the tax policy, which helped the proletariat, the average working class person, even black people. No, they want to go to the segregation, the Leave It to Beaver, where you turn on the Andy Griffith Show and you don't see They want to turn on Patty Duke Show and see nothing but white people and think that's normal again. We're not going back to that shit. I'm sorry. It's not going back there. So y'all are living in a delusion and y'all are trash. I'm not sorry. Fuck them. Fuck them. These MAGA fools will literally kill you in the street. They're out here saying white power. Like fuck that shit. Bunch of Nazis? What? Nigga, no. I don't fuck with no Nazi shit. I don't fuck with no Nazi. This is America, dog. This is America, dog. We done beat the Nazis. So I'm not Ben Shapiro or Sam Crowder where you try to confuse like Antifa with regular fascists. Shut the fuck up. No. It's too much. Y'all MAGA fools conducted yourself like trash. The more trash y'all motherfuckers acted, the more I wanted to go vote. Straight up. I'll be honest, the more Joe Biden talks, the less I wanted to vote. But then I just listen to a MAGA person who's saying, "Oh, Kyle Rittenhouse is a hero." Oh, that made me want to vote. Every time I heard them motherfuckers say that shit, I was like, "Everybody, you gotta vote." These fools, literally, the next time Republicans get into power, they're not going to give it up. They're going to figure out a way to actually steal the election and stay in office. They're going to try. They're going to try, and I'm done. So at this point, it's unfortunate that I'm like, I gotta vote for a Democrat until the first Republican that's not a fascist. I'm gonna vote for that Republican, unless we have progressives up in this shit. Because I'm done. I hate Democrats. I hate Democrats, but then Republicans have shown themselves if they get in power, they will literally the next Republican gets into power, they'll call every person an anti-fascist and then go kill him. That's what they're gonna do for the next Republican. They'll be like they're gonna embolden white supremacists. They're gonna embolden militia groups. They're gonna say any type of protest against police brutality, anything. Just go kill them next time. Just say they're anti-fa and go murder everyone. They're gonna figure out how to do more sophisticated next time. That's all, because that's what a right wing does. They like police brutality. They have their little Blue Lives Matter flags and shit. They love that shit. So when they get their next chance at their next Republican, they're going harder. It's just the way it is. And when Joe Biden does nothing for the average person, and CNN is like, we just got to come together, rather than talking about the economic situation that people face day to day and how that makes you more susceptible to fascism, how not having medical care makes you more susceptible to fascism, how not having tax subsidized education makes you more susceptible to fascism, how not having a job and a good hope for the future makes you more susceptible to fascism. No. Let's not talk about that. Let's just say, let's get together. Come on, guys. Stop being so divisive. We've got to stop the divisiveness now. All right? Just stop it and come together. Like, what the fuck? Like we're all a bunch of babies. Oh, just come. I hate that phraseology. I'm angry too right now. Okay, I'm getting riled up. That's right. I'm the angry patriot, so that's what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, so that's why I voted for Joe Biden, not because of anything Joe Biden did. And if anything, the more he talked, the more I was like fucking cringed and shit. I was like, nigga, you shut the fuck up so I can vote for you. The more you talk, my homie, the less I want to vote for you. But then it was counteracted by the fact that the more Donald Trump talked, the more MAGA talks, the more they supporting white supremacy. I'm like, you make it easy to go to the polls, bro. You're going to have to steal the next one, because I'm going to the polls every time. Because I realize when I see flags like "Make Liberals Cry," that's what you want to do. That's okay. We got to vote against that. I can't fuck with that shit. I know some privileged people is like, ideologically, I gotta vote against it. I'll vote for Biden than talk hella shit off Biden. I'll rather vote for Biden, talk shit off Biden, than motherfucking vote for Donald Trump. Fuck that shit. Where fascists can go, well, they'll just call every black person, anybody fighting for equality of Antifa, and go kill you. It's too much. It's too much. And as a black man, that shit's way too much, dude, to see fucking 17-year-olds in the street killing people and motherfuckers is calling him dope and a hero. Nah, dude, like, no. That again, you can go and make all the videos of Kyle Rittenhouse being a hero that you want. All that does is make me want to vote. That's it. Like, all you doing is igniting motherfuckers. And that's why so many people voted for Joe Biden. Joe Biden sucks, dog. Joe Biden sucks, and that many people still voted out for him. Why? Because y'all niggas is so abhorrent. Y'all are such trash. Like, you know what? I'm gonna give Hillary Clinton some fucking credit. Like, she shouldn't have called the voting electorate deplorable. She shouldn't have said that shit when you should never call voters names. Ever. Even if it's Republican, if you're a politician, you should never call voters names. I think that's a no-no. But she was right. These motherfuckers are deplorable. A lot of these fools are deplorable as fuck. They can't even handle the election results. Trash. Trash. So thank you, MAGA. Thank you for all your bullshit and all that clownery and foolery, because it really got me activated to vote. Thank you. Okay? Anything to fucking, like, anybody who's like, let's make a liberal cry. Boom. No, not this time. We ain't crying this time, dog. You the crying. Go take your copium. Smoke that shit up. That copium. Little punks. Again, it's MAGA punks that made me vote for Biden. Just so you know. I hate Joe Biden, but y'all MAGA punks conducted yourselves the way I suspected you would, and it got me ignited. So just keep doing that, and I'll keep coming to the polls. Keep MAGAing it up. I'll come to the polls. And don't worry, we gonna have armory too, so you're not just gonna come to our house and come take what you want. It ain't gonna be like, I know you think I know right-wingers think they're the only ones that like guns. No. you talking to an angry patriot. I love guns, honey. I love them. You know what I'm saying? I love rifles and shit. So hells yeah, semi-automatic ones too, 30 caliber ones too. I love them shits. You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of leftists who do too. So whenever y'all niggas want to start acting like fools, don't worry, motherfuckers out here know how to shoot. We're not just gonna lay down. It's not like we're gonna be out in the street causing violence like that, but we're not gonna let right wingers just come do whatever the fuck they want. It's not like that. So with the MAGA thing, I don't play with that shit, that mentality. That shit's for real. That shit's here to stay. They're on some other shit, and they keep me voting, but they also keep me vigilant to know you can't play with these fools.